It's rather interesting to see that more and more individuals, government organizations, and NGOs alike are helping to amplify the conversation surrounding gender-based violence, which is currently a menace in our society. Now, speaking of menace, I'm right here at British Council, Ikoyi, Lagos, where the play Menace is being showed. I'm looking to see how the nuances of this conversation are being amplified with this play.
When people think about gender-based violence, they think about men against women. So what's interesting about Menace the play, it's based on gender-based violence against men.
It's important that we ensure everybody has a voice, whether male, female, it's real.
I was pleasantly surprised, and it was very interesting to hear the different stories that came about, particularly from the male perspective. I thought that was really deep, and he did a very good job in bringing out the emotion. I thought that was really good.
The way that the storyline opened and closed at the end, at first I didn't quite know why it was going as it was, but then at the end the whole story closes a full circle, and everything makes sense.
Quite revealing that the men are trying to Sorosoke now. But at the end of it all, I wasn't sure if I had a solution to the menace. It is something that we really have to look into and go back to deal with the values of the system.
I mean, I don't pass this thing, even though you say they shout like woman. You hiss and curse at the sight of us. You lie just to pass us by. At the sound of woo! They are saying that abundant life God has prepared for you in your marriage and is determined to rob you of it.
I hear a lot of stories, even just in our lives, day-to-day lives, of women being, sexually abused and violence. But this play was interesting because, it was a flip on that, and this time it was about the stories of men.
I just love the way, he was able to switch within the different characters, effortlessly, high-pitched, and then, it goes down, the tempo goes low. And the message behind, the entire play was one that you don't get to hear too often.
Nobody talks about the men. And so I decided to be the voice for the hushed, not just the voiceless, because they have a voice, but they can't speak simply because of stigmatization and the shame and all that. So I decided, someone has to speak for these men, and because it's based on true events, I decided to put my feet in their shoes.
Watching the play Menace has been really, really enlightening. I mean, it has kind of also put me in my feelings. But this is not me trying to make you feel sad from watching this report. It is me saying encourage more men to speak up. Let's all amplify the conversation surrounding gender-based violence. This is New Central TV, and I am Trust Troy.